Google just tested something internally that could completely change what a solo operator can offer local businesses. It's called Remy, Google's 24/7 AI agent connected to Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Docs, and Search. It handles real tasks in the background without being prompted. Not a chatbot, not a prompt response tool, an actual agent that keeps working while you're sleeping, working, driving, or out on a job site. And later in this video, I'm going to show you the exact conversation that gets local business owners to say yes to paying for something like this the same day you pitch it. Because that's the part most people in this space get completely wrong. This channel is all about using AI to build real income without a bloated software stack and without spending money before you've earned any. If you get value from this, drop a like, share it with someone who needs it, and comment below. I'll send you a free training showing how I use tools like this to make money online. Now here's what most small business owners never stop to calculate. They're paying for their operational layer through 4, 5, sometimes 6 different subscriptions. Answering services, scheduling software, automation platforms, CRM tools. Some business owners are spending $800 to $1,000 every month just to stay organized. That's the subscription tax. And it quietly compounds in the background. It hits hardest when you're just getting started. No clients, no runway, no extra cash, just monthly expenses showing up before you've earned your first dollar. And if we're being honest, a lot of the software pushed hardest online tends to have the biggest affiliate commissions attached to it. Not always, but often enough that it's worth remembering before taking recommendations at face value. I know that pressure firsthand, trying to build something with no clients and no safety net. A software stack costing hundreds every month wasn't something I could justify. That's exactly why what Google is building with Remy changes the math. What I'm building around it is what I call the persistent agent framework. A modular system built on Google's ecosystem that replicates expensive operational stacks using free infrastructure. You build it once, your client runs on it permanently. Now, Remy is currently in active internal testing at Google. Their own engineers are reportedly using it daily before public release. And in tech, that usually means it's much closer than people realize. Here's what separates Remy from almost every AI tool available today. It doesn't wait for instructions. It continuously monitors connected systems like Gmail, Calendar, Docs, and Drive. It proactively handles tasks. Inbox triage, schedule updates, document management, workflow coordination. You log off. It keeps working. While you're focused on something else, Remy is following up, surfacing priorities, and keeping operations moving. It's less chatbot and more digital operations manager that never clocks out. But here's what most people are missing. At almost the same time Remy surfaced, Gemini 3.2 Flash appeared on external AI benchmarking platforms. That means Google isn't just testing internally anymore. They're stress testing against competitors in public. And the results are interesting. SVG generation took a major jump. The model can create vector graphics with impressive precision. Coding performance improved, especially for interactive and 3D environments. Design outputs are cleaner and more consistent. And then there's Gemma 4. Google's open source model family now includes multi-token prediction. A drafting model predicts multiple tokens ahead, while the primary model verifies them in a single pass. The result? Up to 3 times faster inference with virtually no quality loss. That's not a minor upgrade. For anyone building client-facing tools on free infrastructure, it's a significant shift in what's possible. So what does the persistent agent framework actually look like in the real world? Let's use a roofing contractor as an example. He's on job sites from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. His phone rings 8 or 9 times throughout the day. He answers maybe half of them.
Every missed call could be a job estimate that went to whoever answered first, so you build a voice agent that picks up, qualifies the lead, and books the estimate slot automatically. Confirmation sent. Your version runs on free tools. That gives you a $250 setup fee and a monthly retainer built on almost zero overhead, 1 afternoon of build time. And for a contractor losing 2 estimates a week to missed calls, the ROI conversation takes about 30 seconds. Now here's where this becomes a real income stream for a solo operator. Most people take this setup and pitch it to any local business willing to take a meeting. That is where the deal falls apart before it even starts. There is a specific client type where this lands as an obvious yes before you explain the technology. I'll give you that profile in a minute. But first, you need to understand what you're actually selling. AI voice receptionists are the entry point. Any contractor, plumber, electrician, roofer, or field tech with a crew is missing calls every single day, and they already know it. You build the agent using Remy's approach inside the persistent agent framework. Setup fee $200 to $300. Monthly retainer $75 to $150 for monitoring and updates. The platforms that bundle this feature charge that much or more just for the license. Your version costs nothing to run. 3 clients at $100 a month is $300 recurring. 3 clients at $100 a month is $300 recurring. 5 clients is $500 recurring. 10 clients is $1,000 a month and not retainer income. And the tools underneath it do not cost you a cent. Second, let me back up for a second because the design angle here is something most people are going to scroll right past. Gemini 3.2 Flash SV. Gemini 3.2 Flash's SCV capabilities are strong enough for real client deliverable. For example, landing page graphics, Google Business Profile visuals, and basic brand assets. This local business needs a consistent visual identity. I'll generate a logo, business card, and website. Simple and cohesive. You do not need a design background. The model generates the assets. You package and deliver the project for $400. The tool costs nothing. A landscaping company with no logo, a plumber with a 3-year-old blurry Facebook header, a contractor with no consistent branding. These clients are everywhere. And most of them have never been able to justify hiring a designer. Now they don't have to. Third, custom knowledge bases for franchises and multi-location trade company. And most of them have never been able to justify, say, hiring a designer. Now they don't have to. Third, custom knowledge bases for franchises and multi-location trade companies. 8 locations, 8 teams, customer response scripts, internal SOPs deployed once, used everywhere. That's a $400 to $600 build with ongoing retainer potential. Managed knowledge-based services charge that amount monthly just for platform access. Your version runs on Google's free infrastructure powered by the same Gemini framework behind Remy. I'll reply with a link to a free training I put together showing exactly how I use AI tools like this to make money. Now here's the client profile I mentioned. Field service businesses, HWAF, plumbing, electrical, roofing, owner-operated, no front desk, no receptionist. The phone is the main inbound channel. And the owner's in the field 90% of the business day. These clients already know they're missing calls. They have already looked at answering services. They have already priced out part-time help, and they have already decided they couldn't justify the cost. Picture an HVAC tech with 3 vans on the road. Job calls come in at noon while I'm under someone's crawl space. My voice agent answers, asks the right questions, and handles it. This is managing what's the job. Right, the qualifying questions. And the appointment is booked. I never heard the phone ring, but we captured the lead. That is not a feature. That is a solved problem with a price tag attached. Start there. Not every industry. Not every business type. Field service operators. Every single time. Now here is the piece I promised you at the very start. Do not say AI. Do not say voice agent. Do not say automation. Start with this one question. How many calls are you missing while you're out on a job?
A lot, actually.
I can put a system in place that captures those calls automatically. One setup fee, small monthly cost, no staff, and no extra subscription. You're not selling a subscription. You're not pitching a platform. You're not explaining how the tech works. You are solving their problem. They just describe to you in their own words. That is the difference between a demo that stalls and a client who asks when you can start. Imagine what your next 30 days look like with this in your standard offer. Every conversation with a local trade business becomes a service pitch backed by real infrastructure. Remy is close to a public release. Gemini 3.2 Flash is already benchmarking against the best models out there. Gemma 4's speed improvements are live right now. Most people in your market do not know it exists yet. That is your window. And it will not stay open long. If you drop a like, share this with someone who needs it, and comment below, I'll reply with a link to a free training I put together showing how I use AI tools like this to make money.